Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another week of Versus. My name is DeAndre, and these are my friends. Say hello, friends.
Hello, how are you doing?
Hello, friends.
Hey, this is CJ, aka I hit payday.
CJ, aka stimulus check.
Yeah, CJ, aka bling.
Joe Barrett, I walked 3 miles today, all inside my house.
Evan Hamataki. I played catch with my brother and almost pooped myself.
All right. Well, this is a show of comedic debates. We are debating the most unlikely of topics. And without further ado, let's go to topic number one. What is the best thing to eat for breakfast? And
Can I say my wife?
I'll say your wife.
all right, first person, Joe, you're first.
Really? I have to follow that? My best breakfast food is cinnamon rolls. Here's why. You can have a regular breakfast, like go to another one. I'm sure this will come up later. Elmer's. I don't know why, because they have video lottery. But you can have a full breakfast and then have a breakfast dessert with a cinnamon roll. Or you can just have the cinnamon roll by itself, and it's fine. Now, I come from Ohio, and bakery is bigger out there. So we would have cinnamon rolls roughly the size of a soccer ball, and I could eat a whole one of those by myself. And it's okay just to eat them, but I also like cooking them myself. Now, I
Smells
don't make it
good.
from scratch because I'm not that guy, but I get the frozen ones, and the frozen ones you have to put it in the refrigerator overnight, and then they start out like a golf ball, and they get up to the size of not a soccer ball. They get up to the size of about a softball, and then you cook them, and you got that all through the house. So, with all due respect to Evan's wife, my favorite thing is cinnamon rolls.
All right. Well, with that being said, Evan, you next.
I don't necessarily disagree with cinnamon rolls. I disagree with where Joe said to get a cinnamon roll. He said Elmer's. How dare you disrespect the greatness that is Sherry's?
Oh, geez.
Okay. No, Sherry's has the cinnamization fucking cinnamon roll French toast hybrid motherfucker thing that is just so good. And on top of that, when I think of cinnamon rolls, I think of my stepdad. My stepdad loves cinnamon rolls. And I don't. I could never get behind cinnamon rolls. I always thought it was weird that I'm eating something with a sticky white substance on top. I didn't eat fucking toaster strudels. I don't eat Pop-Tarts. I don't like if I need to add a lot of sugar on top of the item already, I just don't feel like it's good enough.
So it's not the sticky white sauce you're worried about. Something to talk with your therapist about, maybe.
If only I had a therapist that could handle the fucked up shit that is my brain.
All right, CJ's on you.
uh, Diabetes for breakfast. Like, don't get me wrong. I love me some cinnamon rolls, but you can't do that first thing in the morning. That's a depression meal. That's a few steps away from eating cake for breakfast. I haven't given up yet. you know, so
Damn it,
yeah. I'm not going there. but,
So it's on me, and my thing about cinnamon rolls is sometimes you get surprised by cinnamon rolls. Now, I don't like nuts, but for some reason, people love putting fucking nuts in their cinnamon roll, and
No.
some bakeries don't tell you at all. It's like the worst surprise ever, and and that's my
I'm sure it is the worst surprise ever,
the worst
DeAndre,
surprise
to
ever.
find nuts on
yeah.
something.
Yeah, I mean that's one of my biggest things about cinnamon rolls. However, my second thing about cinnamon rolls is you should never eat a cinnamon roll cold. Like if it come out hot and then it's cold, it's a damn brick. You will literally maybe chip all your teethuses because it's
Teethuses.
yes. because because you cannot eat a cinnamon roll that was freshly baked hot, but then you let it like cool, like all the way to like cold temperature. That shit is super fucking hard. But that's my only thing. All right.
Yeah. All right. Wait, yeah. Wait, I gotta ask something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Evan. Now, what was that shit they serve at Sherry's? I'm trying to write this down.
It's called the cinnamon French toast. Basically, they take a big ass cinnamon roll and they cut it in thirds, and then they put cinnamon fucking syrup on top of that shit with whipped cream and pecans.
Oh yeah.
Just like DeAndre's
All
greatest fear, nuts. But it's actually really fucking good. It is the only place that I will eat a cinnamon roll because it's
Cinema Station. All right, I'm gonna have that delivered to me when I go back to work.
Hey, I believe it's still there. Sherry's changed their menu so fucking much, and now all of a sudden they just suck. But
all right, no, sorry, it's Evans on you.
I'm going with waffles. Okay, specifically a strawberry waffle with whipped cream because plain old waffles are nasty, but waffles with toppings are great. So to kind of contradict my point from the last part, I like waffles with strawberries and whipped cream on top. I just think that waffles kind of it's more filling to me, but it's not too filling like pancakes are. It's got if you get a sweet cream waffle, that's the perfect waffle, in my opinion. It's the perfect breakfast food in my opinion to serve with a little bit of sausage, a little bit of egg, to make kind of a complete breakfast. So, waffles, the ultimate breakfast side / main dish / breakfast food period / Evan's favorite.
All right, CJ's on you.
Waffles are boring as shit. And yeah, they're so plain, and like you absolutely have to. You can't eat them by themselves. You absolutely have to add something to it to make it good. It's just plain and boring, and leave to Evan to pick the vanilla of fucking breakfast foods. But I just.
So I'm gonna go next, and I'm gonna kind of agree with CJ. You can't, me personally, and I'm gonna bring my blackness out. I can't eat waffles without chicken. It gotta be chicken and waffles. It is. Yeah. I cannot eat waffles by itself. Like I cannot. That will not happen at all. If you see me with a waffle, you see me with a chicken strip as well, and it's fucking delicious. But I'm not saying waffles are bad. I'm just saying that it's one of the things you can't have.
You can't have the waffle without the chicken.
Yeah, you cannot have waffle.
I get it.
Yeah. And then Joe.
I'm going to kind of echo what everybody else said, except if waffles are your favorite breakfast food, if we do a favorite sandwich category, is your favorite sandwich going to be bread? Because it's basically what you're saying there.
I'm not going to confirm nor deny, but I am the kind of person who will go to Walmart and just buy a $1 loaf of French bread and eat that with just butter.
Wow.
No, not toasted, just the bread with butter. There's a reason I'm 300 pounds, all right?
Yeah.
I'm unhealthy.
In my house.
This is why you've been asked not to return to the Walmart food court.
All right, CJ, it's on you now.
All right, my best breakfast food is French toast. Yeah. 'Cause unlike waffles, if you make them correctly, they are delicious by themselves. It's a standalone breakfast. It fills you up, makes you feel good, tastes delicious. And it also can be added to other things. Like eggs, sausage, bacon, or you can add other things to it. Strawberries, whipped cream.
He said, "Ooh, strawberries."
Yes, it's awesomeness.
All right, so I'm gonna go first with this one. The one thing I've said on record last week that I love French toast. However, again, I cannot have French toast anywhere. I have to make it my damn self because of road trip. I cannot eat French toast because of road trip. Listen, every time I see, listen, even I get French toast from somewhere, if I see a little bit of wrinkle in anywhere that I'm sending it back. Like I cannot eat French toast because of road trip. it's just something about me. I can admit that, but I cannot eat French toast because of road trip. And I will say this though, French toast has one of the funniest parts in one of the funny movies of all time, and that's 40-Year-Old Virgin. Because when she was drunk, because when she was drunk, and he said, "Let's get some fucking French toast." That shit was hilarious. So,
that was good.
like me, Joe's on you.
French toast.
I can't help but notice that we're basically arguing over varying forms of bread. Does this speak to our relative economic backgrounds, or just the fact that
Everybody was growing up. We all had bread.
we just want to carb up and carb up early? So yeah. I have no problem with any of these various forms of. My beef with French toast is poorly cooked French toast, which is what you get at, yes, I'll admit it, Elmer's, which is why I don't go there. No, I'm not singling anybody out. But if you have it, the order comes out and it sits under those lights for a little bit, 2-3 minutes, it's too bad. It's too bad. They'll bring you that butter, which if they've let it sit there long enough, the butter they bring you is going to be right out of the freezer. And you can just stick it right in, in between two pieces, and it's not going to melt. It's not going to help. And you have to send it back at that point. And then just pour yourself a pint of syrup and just drink that. And so I don't know what you're going to do. But it's frustrating.
All right.
Yeah, if you gotta send it back, you might as well not eat because it's coming back fucked up.
It makes a terrible breakfast cereal in French toast crunch.
It's no honey bunches of oats.
Hey, that is still to this day arguably the worst answer we've ever had on the show.
Probably. I definitely would say that.
CJ's got a couple.
That's some pretty bad answers.
CJ's got a couple.
Some pretty bad ones.
But back to the subject at hand. I had a terrible experience when I was younger. I went to a restaurant, I think up in Longview, and if anyone knows Longview, boy, is that a crack den. I had some French toast, and I asked the lady, I said, how good is your cook at making French toast? So I used to like French toast. So, this dude makes the best French toast. It come out, you know how you put like the fucking egg in the mixture to make French toast? It literally, the whole bottom of my French toast was a fucking egg. Like, he overcooked it.
Sunny side up?
Oh, God, dude, it was so bad. And it ruined French toast for me. I used to love French toast. Back to my stepdad. Brian loves French toast. And so I eat it because it's there. But I wouldn't do it if I had to. But like Joe said, it's growing up, I ate bread. Growing up, I ate 17,000 packets of Top Ramen. So I wasn't picky. Whatever was made, I ate, and it was French toast a decent amount of times.
All right, so it's on me, and the best breakfast food to eat is eggs. Now, here's the thing. All right, if people
disclaimer.
Yeah, if people don't know this, all right, we decide what we're going to pick a week in advance. Let's say that right now. However, I did pick bacon. I'm not going to say I'm not going to pick bacon, but somebody in here did not want me to pick bacon, not want bacon on here. So I go with my second choice, which is eggs. Yeah, you can do literally everything you can imagine with eggs. Fried, scrambled, boiled. I've seen somebody bake eggs before, which didn't look so good, but still you can bake eggs. You could have it with anything. Eggs is a potentially in your big goods like cakes and pies and all that kind of good stuff. You can't really sound like anything wrong with eggs unless you make them wrong. Okay, so me personally, when I make eggs, I'm normally scrambled. However, normally scrambled. But I use accent salt.
Wrong.
And Sazon. If you know what Sazon is, please go to your store and get those two things. I swear it would change your life. Accent salt, Sazon, scrambled eggs. Fucking amazing. All right.
I'm gonna start this one because Dre, you're fucking wrong.
Okay, go ahead.
There is only one of two ways to make eggs: sunny side up or over hard. Okay.
That's right.
Hear me. Hey, when I worked at Cherry's, it was over hard. Even though I knew it was a fried egg, it was over hard. I am either going to prepare myself to eat a yolk extremely runny or not eat the yolk runny at all. I don't want yellow eggs. I'm sorry. For me, I just don't like scrambled eggs. I've never liked scrambled eggs. They taste fake. And my mom fucking puts garlic salt in hers. And I'm telling you, she puts so much garlic salt in that shit, I literally bite into it and I'm in Italy. Okay? I don't like scrambled eggs. My mother ruined scrambled eggs for me. I love her to death, but she ruined scrambled eggs for me.
All right. Joe's on you.
I got nothing specifically against eggs per se, but I used to be close personal friends with a woman who was vegan. And so on behalf of vegans, I'm just going to say the problem is eggs can't give consent. We'll say this devolved into some fun arguments for us because I like to be the person that just pokes and take it to the logical conclusion. And eventually I got on her for eating honey because of the same thing. Because the bees don't want you to take it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I got nothing personal against eggs or how you might want to cook them. Over hard, come on, seriously. But I will have eggs on occasion, but just for vegans everywhere, I have my fist in the air.
Are you still friends with said vegan?
Oh yeah.
Oh, because you led with I was friends with a vegan, so I was like, you kicked her out of your life because she's vegan.
Oh no, not at all. No.
It can't be like the best breakfast food if it's not a standalone breakfast food. Like you can't just eat eggs by itself. You can't eat eggs by itself.
Hard-boiled eggs?
You gotta have something else with it. You know?
Hard-boiled eggs are disgusting.
No one's ever run down to the fucking breakfast table and be like, "Oh man, fucking bacon and sausage, man. I want just some eggs. Yeah, give me the eggs." Like, nah, no one reacts to that way to egg. You bring out some bacon, yes. Bring out some sausage, yes. French toast, yes. Ain't nobody be like, ooh, eggs. Nah.
First of all, fuck you because I was gonna pick bacon in the fucking first place, but
sabotage.
He's getting extra axy and salty.